What is up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? I am Guy Wozniak, and you are watching the Comic Book Guy channel. And of course, this is episode number 16 of Comic Book Jeopardy. Now, on today's show, we have 30 fresh questions and answers for you to test your comic book knowledge on, and we might just have a few doozies in here on this episode, so I hope you are ready to flex those memory muscles and tackle this week's challenge. Now, if you happen to be new here, here's how the show works. I will ask you a series of 30 questions across 6 different categories, and those questions will escalate in difficulty a little bit. Now, each question does have a point value, and if you get that question right, I encourage you to tally up your score. But unlike Jeopardy that you might see on TV, I always say don't bother subtracting points for wrong answers because, hey, that's just not fun. Now, once we reach the end of the 30 questions, there will, of course, be a final Jeopardy question, and you can wager as many points as you have earned previously on that final question. But here is the most important part of the game. You absolutely must leave your total score in the comments below. Now, with all of that said, let's go over those categories this week, and let's see what kind of questions you're going to be facing on this episode. But first, let me apologize real quick to the channel members. With the holidays and everything going on, I forgot to post a category poll this week. But rest assured, Monday we'll have a members poll so that you can vote on next week's category, just like normal. Now, category number 1 today will be the Mighty Thor. And as you can imagine, the clues in this one will be pertaining to the God of Thunder himself, Thor. Category number 2 is Cosmic Heroes, and this category will feature questions about cosmic-powered heroes from across the universe. Category number 3, this should be a fun one. It is From the Depths, and this one will be fielding a series of clues all about characters with underwater themes and powers. Category number 4 today is Magical Heroes, and in this category, all of the questions will be about sorcerers, wizards, magicians, and other comic book spellcasters. Category number 5 will be Femme Fatales, and here we have a series of questions all about some of the most striking and, of course, deadly women to grace the pages of comic books. And finally, category number 6, which is our weekly wildcard category, will be the Alienverse. And in this one, we are taking clues from any of the sources of media pertaining to the Aliens franchise, one of my all-time favorites. Now, with all of that out of the way, do me a quick favor before we dive into these questions and hit the like and the subscribe buttons for me, please. I would really appreciate it. It's a very little thing that you can do. It costs you nothing, and it's probably the biggest thing that you can do to help me and help this channel grow. So yeah, please click those buttons. Now with that said, let's dive into the Mighty Thor for 200. This is Thor's birthplace and homeworld. What is Asgard? Cosmic Heroes for 200. This silver-hued hero was once the Herald of Galactus. Who is the Silver Surfer? Yeah, of course. From the Depths for 200. This founding member of the Justice League is most recognizable by his blonde hair and his orange and green costume. Who is Aquaman? And leave it in the comments below. Dark hair and tattooed Jason Momoa? Would you say better or a worse depiction of the character than the comics? Magical Heroes for 200. In Marvel, this former surgeon was maimed and sought out a magical cure. This pursuit ultimately led him to become Earth's Sorcerer Supreme. Who is Doctor Strange? Femme Fatales for 200. This shape-shifting mutant is mother to Graydon Creed, who later forms the anti-mutant group Friends of Humanity. Well, she was, of course, Mystique. Alienverse for 200. She played the role of Ellen Ripley in several installments of the Alien franchise, and she is considered to be one of the first modern female action stars. Who is Sigourney Weaver? Okay, that's the final 200-point question, and you know what that means? That was the last question of the cupcake round. Now, I hope you're ready to dive into the 400-pointers because we're going to raise the difficulty a little bit. The Mighty Thor for 400. This is the name of Thor's enchanted hammer. Yeah, of course, what is Mjolnir? Cosmic Heroes for 400. This intergalactic peacekeeping force is headquartered on the planet of Oa. What is the Green Lantern Corps? From the Depths for 400. This undersea heroine is a founding member of the New Warriors. Who is Namorita? Magical Heroes for 400. This DC Magic user is most recognizable by her top hat, tuxedo jacket, and fishnet stockings. Who is Zatanna? Femme Fatales for 400. First published alongside Conan the Barbarian by Marvel in 1973, this scarlet-haired and armor-clad, shield-wielding warrior quickly gained popularity in her own right. Who is Red Sonja? And 400 bonus points to you if you can name the actress who played the character in the 1985 Red Sonja film. Alienverse for 400. Premiering on FX and Hulu in 2025, this series revitalized the franchise thanks to critical acclaim and glowing reception from fans. What is Alien Earth? And let me ask you guys, how was that series? I know it got great reviews, but I haven't gotten around to watching Alien Earth yet. Now, I know a lot of people, they really did love it, and it's on my to-do list, so leave it in the comments below. Was it worth a watch? Now, for the 600 pointers and the Mighty Thor for 600. This Asgardian trio would frequently accompany Thor on his adventures. Who are the Warriors 3? Cosmic Heroes for 600. He was the guardian of a nearly extinct race searching for a new home, when a misunderstanding resulted in him being found worthy to wield a certain enchanted weapon. Who is Beta Ray Bill? From the Depths for 600. This Marvel villain was a former Olympic swimmer that had his DNA spliced with that of a shark. Who is Tiger Shark? Magical Heroes for 600. This character first appeared in Swamp Thing issue number 37 and has been a subject of a live-action movie, animated movies, and a live-action television series. Who is John Constantine, or Hellblazer? And yeah, of course, in that live-action movie, John was portrayed by Keanu Reeves, as a matter of fact, who, I gotta say, did an okay job in my opinion, but probably wasn't really the right casting for that character. Femme Fatales for 600. This blonde-haired Asgardian sorceress has beguiled and plagued Thor since her first appearance in Journey into Mystery number 103 in 1964. Who is Enchantress? And Alienverse for 600. Aliens first appeared in comics in May of 1988 in a self-titled 6-issue miniseries. Now later that year, a short story explaining the origin of the alien species was published in this comic book anthology series. What is Dark Horse Presents? Specifically issue number 24, if you want to get technical. Now, before we dive into the 800-point round, a quick message about our quickly approaching 10,000 subscriber giveaway. One of you will win this collection of Wolverine comics when the channel hits 10,000 subscribers. This is the 1982's Wolverine miniseries issues 1 through 4 from the legendary team of Frank Miller and Chris Claremont. So let's keep it real simple. If you want to win these books, do two things. First, be sure to subscribe to the channel because Only subscribers are eligible for this giveaway. Second, when we hit 10,000 subscribers, I will post the giveaway announcement video. You have to see this video to find out who will win, so make sure that you have notifications turned on, because you don't want to miss that. And now let's get back to the Jeopardy! The Mighty Thor for 800. This human was found worthy to wield the hammer, and even filled in as Thor until eventually becoming a hero known as Thunderstrike. Who is Eric Masterson? Cosmic Heroes for 800. The last surviving member of a Xandarian Space Force gave this human his protective uniform and his powers. Who is Nova? From the Depths for 800. Created by Michael Turner in 1998, this comic book series featured protagonist Aspen Matthews, a member of a race of aquatic humanoids called the Blue, who possess the ability to control water. What is Fathom? Magical Heroes for 800. This Marvel Magic user gained his abilities after studying under Papa Jambo at the request of his dying brother. Who is Brother Voodoo? Femme Fatales for 800. She is the daughter of a Japanese crime lord who traveled to the Mojo-verse, where she received extensive cybernetic enhancements, including adamantium talons. Who is Lady Deathstrike? Alienverse for 800. This Swiss surrealist painter and sculptor, known for his biomechanical style, was behind the concept designs of the Alien film's xenomorph creatures. Who is H.R. Geiger? Yeah, H.R. Geiger creating some of the creepiest artwork ever, including the cover art to the third Danzig album, which was one of my favorites. And now for the 1,000 point round and the Mighty Thor for 1,000. This Dark Elf first appeared in Thor, issue number 347, as Algrim the Strong, but was later transformed by the Beyonder into this upgraded version in the Secret Wars Part 2 series. Who is Curse? Cosmic Heroes for 1,000. He was a human named Arthur Douglas who was reanimated and given powers for the sole purpose of killing Thanos. Who is Drax the Destroyer? From the Depths for 1,000. This red and white clad hero and oceanographer utilizes a fast and agile powered suit to explore the depths, and he was created by Roy Thomas and Bill Everett. Who is Stingray? Magical Heroes for 1,000. This DC Magic user, who first appeared in Birds of Prey number 76, has the ability to take control of the magical abilities of other Magic users. Who is Black Alice? Femme Fatales for 1,000. Sarah Pazzini, an NYPD homicide detective, came into possession of a supernatural sentient gauntlet in this comic book series, which ran originally from 1995 to 2015. What is Witchblade? And yeah, like the Fathom question from the 800 point round, this is another series that Michael Turner is well known for back in the 1990s and 2000s. And finally, the last question of the 1,000 point round, Alienverse for 1,000. In the fourth installment of the Alien film franchise, Winona Ryder plays a second-generation Auton synthetic that goes by this name. What is Annalee Call, or often just Call? And that will end the 1,000 point Jeopardy round, and it will bring us to Final Jeopardy. And our Final Jeopardy category this week is going to be Golden Age Batman. So yeah, after you total up all of your points, why don't you go ahead and decide what would you like to wager on a question about Golden Age Batman, which means Batman stories and lore and characters falling in between the years of 1938 to 1956. So yeah, some old stuff. Now, without any further ado, here is the final Jeopardy question. First appearing in DC Comics in 1940, this Batman adversary, scientist, and criminal mastermind used a concentrated lightning machine to generate a dense fog, allowing his gang to rob banks unseen through the cover of the mist. Who is Hugo Strange? Now, admittedly, I can count the number of Batman story arcs and graphic novels that I have read on my fingers and toes pretty easily, and I have to admit that I didn't know who Hugo Strange was, so let me know in the comments below. Did you guys get this one right? Did you know who this villain was? And what was your final score on today's show? Because I absolutely would have missed this question and lost all my points. Now, with all of that said, I'm going to wrap this show up for today, and of course say thanks for tuning in and watching. I really appreciate you guys being here. And again, please, 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 please hit those like and subscribe buttons for me. It would really mean a lot to me, so thanks for that as well. Now, I'll go ahead and close this one out today by saying, as I always do, keep collecting comic books, keep watching our videos, and until the next one, bye now.